The reason MMJing finds this case more urgent is because the drug dealer who sold these pills to the victim disguised them as an everyday painkiller. Take a look. The yard in the home basically took a shower this morning after a water main break. This bush here completely covered in ice here. Take a look at how that all started. We got shot some video of that big geyser. A neighbor tells us it started around 6 o'clock this morning as a little bubble, a mere sprinkle, and then it grew to that big old shower. The neo-politician and husband of a Hollywood actress has fallen behind David Berria by 20%. However, he has not yet conceded. We're told that he's arriving right now here at Wheatman's in Meridian, famous restaurant here. We're going to try to catch him coming out of the car. It's going on 5 hours since that 18-wheeler crashed here on Highway 49 just before the Highway 13 intersection. And as you can see behind me, crews are still working to clear it up. We turned around because the rain started to slack. We even saw the sun peek through in a weird turn of events, but I'm going to turn the camera around for you here. We've got that hard rain coming back down. I'm on McDowell Road near South Haven Circle, and police have blocked off about a half a mile of road here. If you look behind me, you can see a mangled silver-colored car. The winds and the rain have been a bit sporadic. They actually just picked up just this second. They've been dying down, then getting stronger, dying down, getting stronger. I love how you described it as ugh.
Yeah.
The weather's going to be ugh.
How else can you do it, you know?
I like that. We need to add that on the graphic.
Yeah.
The department is also working on an online report card for schools across the state. The kids are shaking in their boots right now. They are shaking in their boots because they're like, they can't hide it now. Nope. It's going to be all there. Well, I tell you what I want. What I really want is for them to get back together.
Yeah, I guess so. Nostalgia time. Get them
Scary
back.
Spices and Idols. I'm excited too because the humidity makes my hair get frizzy.
Yeah, you got to put it in a ponytail and stuff.
So I'm sitting here having to do this during commercial breaks all the time. 3 years after firing their pastor, the congregation of New Galilean Missionary Baptist Church in Jackson wants to remove the deacon board. Members reached out to WJTV 12, and Sunday's service was fireworks. No. Just a few feet from the pulpit, members came close to blows Sunday morning at New Galilean Missionary Baptist Church. A years-long power struggle has a majority of the congregation giving the interim deacon board the pink slip.
We allowed them 3 years to get it right, and we can't get it right with them. And today, we're asking them to turn their keys in and leave.
They have been extremely rude. They don't allow us to voice our opinions, and we know that by the bylaws of the church, the power is in the pews.
Members say they voted earlier in the month to unseat the 5 men, but they say the deacon board is holding the church hostage. Members cited in this letter the deacons disrespect elders, unlawfully attempt to have church members arrested, and threaten members by viewing individual tithing records.
And the members have to shut up, so when the member has a question, they turn the lights out and they turn the mic off.
When I tried to address the deacons on the matter, they became aggressive.
Ma'am, there was no vote.
Get the camera and leave.
Don't be aggressive.
Please.
You cannot touch me.
Please get the, ma'am, this is private property. Do you understand that?
You can't touch her.
Go sit down, please.
You ain't got to take your hands off me. Let you see him.
This isn't the first shouting match at New Galilean. In 2015, we shot this video when the congregation voted out its pastor. He's gone now, and Glendale Robinson serves as interim pastor. But Sunday morning, the parishioners who support the deacons spent nearly 20 minutes singing, not allowing him to start service. The deacon board eventually left, but instead of turning in their keys,
This is what happened when members voice their opinion.
they turned off the sanctuary microphones and lights. Day in, day out, residents and visitors of Briarfield Road have been listening to the sound of a sewage pump.
The pump was installed due to a sewer line problem on November the 16th.
They say sewage started backing up into a home. City crews came out to make the fix, but hit a bump in the road. Now they've been left with a burden of a buzz.
Going to sleep is the hard part. Even with earplugs, if you sleep, you can feel the vibrations in the house.
Not only do neighbors have to deal with the annoying noise, this bumpy, gravel-covered road is in front of at least 7 driveways.
We're having the hardest time getting in and out our driveway.
We're the residents here stuck with the machine running. We just want to get the problem fixed.
At minimum, they want some type of barrier to muffle the noise.
We find that when cars pass between the pump and the house, the noise is reduced tremendously.
Candace Coleman, WJTV 12. Courtney Butler's family can't talk to him anymore. He was killed Saturday in his grandmother's front yard. The man police say killed him, Trayonta Moore. Moore showed up unannounced to our news station just 2 days after posting bail, and his face didn't look like this.
I was finna go in my jail cell to give me some rest till my mama come get me for my bond. And by the time I was finna get ready to lay down, a guy come up in there and hit me from the back.
A swollen Moore describes his time at the Raymond Detention Center.
And then like 7 more other guys come in there and they had jumped on me for like 30 minutes.
In less than 48 hours, Moore says he went from this to this. And according to him, he tried to get the guards' attention.
And she looked up and looked back down and looked up and looked back down instead of trying to be on the door. Then by that time, 2 guards come and they talking about they ain't know where the keys was to open the door to let me out.
While Moore wants sympathy, Courtney Butler's family wants justice.
I just can't see why. This guy been around the family for years. We fed him and everything.
Trying to understand his son's untimely death, Willie Jordan is frustrated that Moore is back on the streets. Jordan was on 4th Street in a nearby home when shots rang. He saw his son bleeding in a front yard.
Didn't hear any argument or nothing. That would have thought he would do that, you know, for something, because, like I said, he would give him anything, even the shirt off his back to him.
Balloons from a Wednesday night vigil for Butler remain floating near the scene. He was described as a hard worker, and he leaves behind a wife and 3 children.
They all are still in shock. They don't believe their dad's gone.
The shooting happened on Saturday. Moore turned himself in on Sunday and walked out of jail on a $100,000 bond on Monday. Does your family have any worry that he might harm one of you all? Are you all in fear at all?
We don't know. We don't know.
Hinds County Sheriff Victor Mason says they will do an internal investigation into what Moore says happened inside the jail. That investigation could take 2 to 3 days. Candace Coleman, WJTV 12.